Hello guys, it's Chris. You know, it has been a while the last time I turned on my PS3 Slim console. So I decided to turn on after a long time and checking out Hyperdimension Victory. So these are the files that I left off last year. But yeah, I think this is where I officially stopped. Stopped at May 15, 2025. It really went by so fast, you know? Kinda crazy. Yeah. Telling you, yo. Went by so fast. Of course, like Victory and Rebirth 3, different like gaming layout. Like for example, Victory has like this kind of game layout, right? If you're playing Neptune, for example, or yeah, I basically got the good ending. But yep. Let me go get my phone stand. Give me a moment, guys. There you go. My favorite phone stand. I can't believe like this game came out in like 2012. That was the time when I created my gaming channel back in 2012. I think it was like May something 2012. That's when I created my gaming channel. But yeah, it's been a while. And I also just came back from vacation, so you guys know. I was at a place called Mokshu Conceal with my siblings and my mom. And nice checking out this game. Of course, you know, like chipper events. You want to explore all the chipper, you have to, you can just click through each and every one of these. But Basilicom. Maybe one of these days, Neptunia PS3 games, I will do 100% completion. But man, just thinking about doing 100% completion, especially the very first Neptunia game, that's gonna take a long time. I have to say, for real. The grinding though. Please get the true ending so Nepgear can be happy too. Well, Neptune, I already did the true ending in Rebirth 3. Does that count? I mean, yeah. Both worlds are at peace, and all is well, sorta. With this ending, Nepgear really gets the shaft though. Please get the true ending so Nepgear can be happy too. Maybe I might do a comparison video. Me showing you guys, you know, Hyperdimension Victory and Hyperdimension Rebirth 3. Both of my save files. So you guys can get it right. Okay, let's go to, let me see. Let's go here for fun. But of course, the difference about Rebirth 3, there's some like extras that you can do, you know, even though you beat in the true ending. I know the the frame rate can be a bit like laggy at times, but that's how the PS3 was made back then, like old technology. And back then, we thought that it was like the fastest console of all time. Now, here we are, PS5 and Xbox Series X. I wonder if GTA 6 is going to be releasing this year in 2026, because Rockstar's been promising us that it will be official, but I don't know, knowing Rockstar, they're just going to keep on delaying it. Uni. Of course, I have like different dialogues, like jumping, example. And of course, the extra gauge, definitely quite different compared to, you know, Rebirth 3. Yeah, Dagu. And I already mentioned this a while ago, but I'll say it again for this video. But I did spend all the DLC packs on the PS3. While the PS3 PlayStation Store is still up, I just spent like crazy. Of course, I did bought the PlayStation cards off from Costco. So instead of paying $100 and $100 PlayStation card, at Costco you pay like $90 instead of $100. Basically, you save like $10. I do miss the deal though that I think 2 years ago they sold Costco sold theirs for like $7.99 for their $100 gift card. But since everything is going up, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon for Costco. I'm just waiting so I can buy a bundle set of PlayStation cards and buy them. Okay, I don't think I fell a drift earlier, but no. Yeah, all my controls are no stick drift. Each of the consoles, I own like 4 of them. Like 4 Wii controllers, 4 GameCube controllers, 4 PS3 controllers, 4 PS4 controllers, and well, PS5. Only got 3 PS5 controllers, but I am planning on getting a black controller because I do have each of the colors that represent, like, you know, Planet Tune, Last Station, the Lean Box. Once I get myself a black controller, I'm sure guys what I mean one day. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me go check out one more thing for fun. Ah, so nice. The controller, y'all. I grew up with the PS3 back then. When PS3 came out, the very first time, the PS3 Fat original, I was 6 years old. I sure remember playing Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga when I was like 6, or 7, or 8 years old, around there. Yeah, time really flies by fast. Next thing you know, we're gonna have like the PS6, but maybe not for a while because everything's up. RAM and then components, so expensive. His Steve scolded us. Favorite dialogue. Meanwhile, at Planet Tune's Basilicon, it's a bright, sunshiny day. Even indoors, the sun's all like, hey indoors, warm up. That's exactly what it's like. When it's this warm inside, I feel like taking a nap. You wanna take naps? No matter the weather, silly pants? Nuh-uh. Besides, I can tell that you're sleepy too. That's not my fault though. The weather is so perfect for sawing logs. Isn't it though? Let's take a real long nap. Instant sleep coma. Man, them sleeping like days. It's like, wow. And this is definitely my favorite cutscene. I always like to read this every time. And Mini Histy says, "Why gamers are you two sleeping right now?" Fire alarm! Uh-oh, jeez, Histy. That was so cruel, Histy. Making such loud noises when we're sleeping peacefully. I always like to read this every time. It's quite fun. Of course I made a loud noise. 2 CPUs are just sitting around indoors doing nothing. You simply must begin to tackle your workloads. So you say, but look outside. The weather's too nice to do anything. Napping is the best choice. You know, when I was like sleeping in the hotel, guys, like Mugshu Casino Resort Hotel, I had the best sleep though. I mean, the reason why I also wake up early is because my uncle was snoring. I couldn't sleep. It was a loud snore. Hard to sleep, man. I guess I was snoozing. Do not fall asleep in the middle of my lecture. The two of you should learn from Noir. Noir? I guess we haven't seen her in for a while. She's too busy working. She made her nation, you know. What's it called? Blast something? It sounded like lactation. Oh, Last Rebellion. Last Station. Yeah, like when I played for the very first time, reading cutscenes, I just laughed so hard. I take my time, like reading them, like again and again and again. Oh, yep, that's the ticket. Noir's such a workaholic. She can't make any friends because she loves work so too much. I'm surprised like Noir doesn't feel like burnt out though. You know us, we do feel burned out, you know. If you're doing like too much, you know, one day, it's not good for you. It's a good thing that, you know, we have like breaks. That's the law. No matter what, you know, you always have to have a break. Especially if you're doing like full time. Yeah, lunch break, of course, obviously. But of course you don't get paid for lunch break. And then like, but you still get paid for like 10 or 15-minute break. Mine is like like 10-minute breaks. Let's get through the part where I... Oh, hold on. There's a part where I like laugh so hard. Wow, Planetoon is home to 2 lazy CPUs. Why do you keep praising Noir? There's nothing I can do about it. My Hissy told me to sit tight until she thinks up a way to bring me back home. Well, that is true, but I do not think that gives you carte blanche to do nothing. Anyway, she hasn't given me a ringling for years. If we try to call her, it won't connect. Well, connecting to a different dimension is a bit more difficult than a long distance call. Even at maximum processing output, it will take me 3 days to establish a connection. Yeah, knowing about Histy, Mini Histy, and Big Histy takes them like 3 days just to find the answer solution. Yep, at least I know her routine. What do you want me to do about it? Mini Histy and Big Histy are to blame. It's a double Histy fail. Aw, it may be partially my fault, but that doesn't mean you may nap all day. Aw, but if Mini Histy sucks and can't reach my better Histy, it's hard for me to do my best. Oh shoot. Oh man. Uh-oh, Neppy, she's vibrating with rage. It's just so annoying that Mini Histy is a junky old model and sucks so bad. In my world, Mini Histy would be less awesome than a graphing calculator. Of course, if you want to hear the dialogues, you can switch to Japanese. But English, yeah, I like to read. You be. Yeah, I know in Rebirth 3 it doesn't have that that text. But this is why I guess original will always be the best no matter what. In the original Mini Histy says, "You be." Whoa, she censored herself. Yeah. Oh, okay. You guys get the point, right? It's been a while. Oh, hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, and another example to show you guys, assistant. So the thing about like the original, Magus talks, right, in Victory, but in the Rebirth 3, she doesn't talk. So here's an example.
This method allows me to use this theory. If I bypass this circuit...
Let me skip through, hold on.
If my experiment indeed all is from the...
So I guess this is why the original will always be the best. Because, in Rebirth 3, if you're on English, English is just like silent dialogues.
If there's something I am great. Right away. Wait! Who are you calling assistant?
Yeah, I sure missed the original Noir's voice actor. But not gonna lie, Eric Mendez is a good voice actor for Noir, the current Noir right now. But yeah, I guess original ones will always be the best. Like I said earlier.
Oh, I'm mistaken.
I wonder why the original Noir doesn't just say is no longer affiliated with Neptunia anymore. I just wonder why.
Well, what? Stop standing there. I am not an assistant. Yes, understood. Now, I said not to call your assist. I am not your assistant.
Oh man, it's funny.
Assist. I am not your assistant.
Oh, funny.
Yes, understood. Now, I was being facetious with you. You really...
Okay. I guess it's fun. Basically, I'm just checking out Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory in 2026. 1 year later. Well, make sure I don't click on save because I saved like the current other file one time and rip. Dang. All of these, man. Okay. At least I get to experience like playing Neptunia PS3 games, all 3 of them. I have to say, not bad. Quite fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the case right here. Hey, Noir! Hey. Now let's get the game this out. Yeah, every time I finish a PS3 game, I always like to do a backup utility on my external hard drive. Safekeeping, you know, in case if something goes wrong with your console. You never know. But yep. All good. Keep it safe. So that'll be it for this video. Till then, thank you guys for watching. See you guys. Peace out.